Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. The new Science Secretary, Liz Kendall, the mad woman who hasn't got a clue what she's doing and hates anyone counter-saying what she's saying. She's very vain. She seems to think that when she's speaking, everyone else should listen and silently and pray tell, the wise old woman is talking. Well, she's not, because she's an absolute buffoon. She's a moron. I mean, it's quite clearly obvious to anyone who knows her. I'm sure half the Labour Party know it. But she has this month, last couple of weeks at some point, it's unclear when exactly the date was, but hired a primary campaigner, as it's known, to push the appallingly evil idea of a digital ID card. This woman is a woman called Kirsty Innes, who is an advocate of such marks of the devil. She was the tech policy director at Labour Together. She authored the now infamous Brit Card report, demanding at the time that there should be a mandatory national digital identity scheme so that the government can keep tabs on every single action we do, micromanage our lives, and then the social costs come in. You can't go out this week, you've already spent your social credits. You can't fly on holiday, you've already used too much of your carbon tax, etc., etc. No meat for you this week, buddy. Yes, down and enjoy your bug burgers. Now, the government have a problem because Brits keep rejecting it. Quite right too, because Brits do not want to be merely numbers in a great big sausage machine at Whitehall. It is a privacy grab. It is an appalling state of affairs. Blair tried it and Blair lost. And Blair had charm. This lot haven't got the charm, but they are going to try and railroad it through. We must reject. We must all reject. And even if they threaten you with prison or fines, reject and don't pay the fines. They can't imprison us all. This is one law where we must as a nation say, no, we reject it. I reject your evil ideology. Remember also that Innes is the one that wanted the vaccine passport. You have to have a jab in the arm. We have to alter your DNA if you want to go on holiday. This is how evil these people are. Let's try genetic experimentation on a grand scale. Even the Nazis in the war wouldn't do anything as bad as this. But for Kirsty Innes, it was all in a day's work. Meanwhile, the whole issue is being very carefully tiptoed around. They're not answering questions with anything other than, oh, well, we don't know yet, and, oh, well, it's still in the planning stage. Oh, we haven't got any plans to do this yet. They have said that details will be announced in due course, and that means that they've got the details now. They're just too scared to announce them, and we know they've got the details now. I know of a civil servant just retired, recently retired, who said he'd been working on these plans for 5 years. So this isn't just a spur of the moment thing. They're not just thinking about it. Plans are well in advance. You need to reject it. Imagine being told as a good British citizen that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Where are you going? Papers, please. Oh, you want to buy that? Put your card in the slot so the government can monitor what you're buying. Oh, I'm afraid you've had too much meat again, Oh, look, you said something bad on Facebook. You're not getting food for 48 hours. This is where it's going. It's where it's already happening. It's already happening in China. Vietnam have just debanked 83 million people who refused to take up their digital ID card. Cash is king in Vietnam now, it seems. Because, again, that's a communist state that wants total control over its people. It's funny, isn't it? The ones that want to push for digital IDs are all communist states where freedom is a thing of the past and where human rights are something to be laughed about by those in power. So we tell them, get the fuck out of here. You are not having digital IDs. And if we need to go on 10 million man marches, we will. And don't forget, we will win. We are many, they are few. And if push comes to shove, we're always going to win. We outnumber them 1,000,000 to 1. Easily. Well, 100,000 to 1. Easily. There's only 650 MPs. There's 80 million Brits? If you take all the illegals won't want them either, will they? let's see where this goes. But I guarantee it isn't going to be good, and it will cause another opening on the civil war. I think is coming into this country under this government, under this complete bastards government. We've got to get them out one way or another. I don't much care which. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks very much. And remember, reject, reject, reject. Stand and fight. Freedom is everything. Bye.